So this is the starting process of the 1988 OBS to IRS Swap. I've been gathering parts for the last, I want to say, month or so. Picked up a set of 22-inch IROC Camaro wheels that I did off of trade work for seal coating a driveway. Rims are absolutely brand new, tires are brand new. Got the adapters for the fronts. I got the Camaro rear end all the way in the back behind all this junk. I got the big brake kit for the fronts, Willwood proportion valve, factory master cylinder, all the plumbing for that. Then I got the ride set coilover shocks, whatever you want to call them. I also ordered the Camaro caps, the eye caps, to go on the top of those because the factory ones are a lot smaller and they won't fit, they won't work. So we had to order 8 of the bigger ones, which I'll put a picture of every part that I got from every site and shout them all out. Because there's not a lot of people that tell you step by step on how to do this build. And I'm going to show you step by step. This is the PSI conversion frame notch that they sent me. It's pretty sick. Comes with all the bolts, a couple stickers. The frame pieces themselves are beautiful, welded perfectly, no complaints. Then you got, of course, the paper that you put on the frame once you take the bed off and all the extra goodies that come inside the box. But as of right now, this is where she sits. I'm gonna start tackling the bed, even though it's 1,000 degrees and I want to die already from just unboxing all this. It took me about an hour just to set this all up. I was gonna stack all the tires up, but I said, no, it's too hot and too lazy for that. So here we go. It's gonna be one fun project. So now we're under the truck in the passenger rear. Where the rear tire cross member is. Mine's pretty rotted and ripped to shit for some reason. That's my light bar, don't pay attention to that. But got a bunch of little grounds that are grounded to the frame, which we're gonna take off if we have to. Got that one bolt, and then further down there's 3 more bolts on this side and 4 bolts on that side. It's gonna be fun. Obviously I'm gonna spray it with degreaser and probably have to get an impact because it's been on there since 40 years. And I live in New England and it's very rusty. So yeah. And I'm running out of juice. Shit. I'm gonna have to go buy some more because that's pretty shitty. I'm very surprised it broke freely with just the 25 extensions and the ratchet. So I'm gonna take this bolt completely out and work my way down. Now we're switching over to the metal glasses. And I'm doing this all by hand because I don't want to strip these bolts, because then I would try and probably kill myself, because I'm gonna try and do this all in my backyard for as much as I could. Then when it gets harder, take it to a friend's shop. And yeah. But for the first part, this bolt was not that bad. Came off fairly easy. So yeah, beautiful. First bolt to the project is done. Now I came all the way up to the front where the cab meets the bed. And there's the bolt I need to get. Well, my exhaust is very low, as you can tell. My chest is on the exhaust. I gotta fit a ratchet up in there and reach that bolt over there, which is gonna be very, very fun because my truck is dropped on its ass, and as you can tell, I don't fit under here, so I might have to jack up the rear end to reach this. I'm gonna try not to, but there's one bolt there, another bolt there, and one more down there, so we'll see how this goes. All right, so I sprayed it the best I could. Now I'm gonna try and break it free and see how it goes. There is no room to work on this truck at all. All right, bolt is on there with the ratchet. Oh, son of a bitch. She's been on there for many, many years. Stubborn son of a bitch don't want to come off. Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna need to get an impact or get some more spray. And I'm using just basic ass hand tools. It's a cheap $200 kit, and the bolt is an 18mm bolt, so everyone should have them. You know, it's not crazy tools I'm using. My luck, this bolt's gonna get stripped. Then that's the day I commit suicide. Come on, man. Try and use some leverage against the truck itself. Oh, son of a bitch. Keeps popping off. I feel like I'm gonna break my damn exhaust. I had to do some crazy shit. I put my leg up there. I put my leg all the way back here and I just pulled as hard as I could with leverage. Broke it free, but my extension ain't long enough, so my arm is scraping the shit out of the exhaust and it hurts like hell. Ugh. And my hands are so slippery from that stupid spray, but she's loose. Because of the exhaust, this bolt was so hard to get. But if you don't got exhaust right here, right behind your cab in front of your tire, you're chilling. Oh man, this bolt's a pain in the ass. Killed myself just to get this one bolt off. Still won't come off. Still got 45 more turns to go. Had to get a rag to wipe the ratchet because it was way too slippery. But we're almost done. Thought I stripped it about 45 times so it kept jumping off. But thank you, Jesus, I did not. And she's coming loose, boys. Couple more turns and she's good. And after I'm dripping sweat and pain and blood, she's off. Now 2 more to go on the side. Because this exhaust is so low and so is the truck, that's the next bolt I have to... Oh! What the fuck? My bolt's gone. I mean, that would make sense why the truck is so bouncy with no rear shock mount, but like, why is there a bed bolt missing? That's lovely. Well, on to the next side. That was simple. Let's go. Now we're on the glasses. Yeah, this side's completely off. Wow, only 2 bolts are holding it down. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. This is what it is, man. I ain't mad at it. It's 2 bolts I have to take off less. And the driver's side, that's rotten, but the bolt's there. Driver's side is 10 times worse to get in here because I gotta pull from that side, but still pretty hard either way. We'll get it done though. Alright, now time to crack the driver's side front. Nope, it needs spray. This is so lovely. Alright, we got the impact gun on there. Let's see if this works. Well, of course not. Why would it? Let me try and get a bigger battery, which only has 1 life left because my batteries are never charged. So Simasa, this will do something. If not, I gotta find a breaker bar and break my hands. Sounded better, but didn't do shit. If this had full bars, probably. But time to find a breaker bar. Alright, so as a breaker bar, I got a jack handle. And I hope that worked. Oh, just try not to get busted in the mouth with the jack. Round 2. Oh yeah, baby. Works like a glove, man. When you don't have a breaker bar, just get a damn jack stand. Oh yeah. Fucking nuts. Off about the jack stand handle. That was a firework. Oh. Oh yeah. Like a glove, baby. I should have done that in the first place. Fuck that impact gun. Ain't got shit on me. Oh yeah. So much better. Definitely easy to do it by yourself, I will tell you that. Taking the bed off, you need someone else. Unless you have an engine hoist, the crane, and just pop it over with straps and pull the bitch off. But I don't got one of those. I was supposed to buy one for $100, but I just never did. Kind of regret it because I could have had this bed off tonight, and I gotta wait till later tonight till my father comes home and beg him to help me. Which is not heavy. It's all fiberglass. It's a step side, so it's lighter. But still, we'll see. The driver's side was an 18mm bolt, but a lot smaller for some reason. Scary. Oh well. Now let's see if we're missing 2 more bolts here. Oh, and my shock mounts went through the bed about before I bought it. So the suspension's always been bad. I just never cared to fix it for the 6.5 years I owned the truck. But today's the day. Camaro rear end. Everything I need to get it done is inside the truck. Now I'm taking the bed off and we're gonna do it step by step. Guys, I'm honestly very happy that the bolt's not there on this side either. I mean, I don't know why they're not there, but like, go off. I don't gotta kill myself with these wires and this random metal cable, which could be a brake line, gas line, or some kind of line. Sick. Now I just gotta disconnect the filler neck, make sure the other 2 bolts are there, which probably one is, I hope, and then go from there. But on the driver's side, like I shown you, you got one up there, which I can't really tell if the camera's pointing at the right spot, which it should be, which was fairly easy to get to. Then there's a hole in the frame which shows you right where it is, and it's all right where the fender meets the bed, from the bed to the frame of the cab. Very simple spots. Now I gotta go further down. I have never been more happy to realize that I'm missing bolts in my life. Yeah, she's a little rough around the edges, but hey, who gives a shit? I'm happy. Now I need to get pliers and clip all the wiring onto the bed, like the zip ties, because there's a lot of random wiring here. See where it's connected to the bed there. Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. Take this one bolt off, which is in the frame, which the rest of the bolts, one's here, obviously, and the one should be back there, but obviously it's not, so let's go. I'm happy. Back on the metal glasses. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Broke that bitch free. Free as an inmate. Oh. Give it a couple more on this. Oh, I'm off the thread. Hold on. Gotta get back. And just like that, with my ghetto jack stand breaker bar, ladies and gentle fins, we're free. Once I take this last bolt out, the bed's ready to come off. Oh, I wish I had more of that damn spray. As you can tell now, ready to come off. And this is the whole reason why I'm building this truck so crazy.
Look at that.
I sold this truck and I promised one day I'll get the same truck back just for him. And I got the truck back 3 years after I sold it, and now I'm fully rebuilding it for him. Ain't that right, son? You ugly son of a bitch. Yeah, he's gonna have a pretty badass truck, I'll tell you that. God, you're so handsome. So now you gotta get a little star bit. And I'm gonna use a screwdriver for this, because why not? You got 1, you got 2, and there was supposed to be a 3rd somewhere in life. Oh, it's already missing, like everything else in this truck. Beautiful. Take these 2 off, then I gotta go under it and clip all the wiring for it. Take off the ground that goes onto this for the fuel relay or some shit, or the fuel pump, I forgot. A lot of grounds and a lot of clipping to do until I can take this bed off. But for now, this bitch ain't connected no more. And only 4 bolts holding this down, which is so stupid. But hey, it is what it is. It lasted 7 years. She's gonna continue rocking like that. Am I gonna fix it? Probably not. So for some reason, my ground is already off. So yeah, I'm chilling on that part for the gas tank. Oh, now I'm gonna go around it, make sure there's no more hidden little grounds and random wires, and I actually gotta take apart my taillights, which I have Cadillac taillights, which I love. Can't change my mind about it. That's what makes my truck unique. Hence why I got it tattooed on my arm, which I'll show it one day. I never took these apart before, so they just look like Phillips, and yeah, we'll see how easy it is to take them off. I was just taking it apart and the clip fully came off the gas tank. Cap cover thingamajigger. That was lovely. Oh wow, it's fully free. Alright, well, there, that was easy. I never took these bolts off, and I realize why now. 125-foot screws. And that's off, now I gotta do the top. My wife and my son's helping me out with this. They wanted to be a part of it, so I said, fuck it, come on. Help me out. And if she strips it, decked right in the face. A wombo combo. so scary. I've never done this. Okay, I literally have no idea how these lights go, but hey, it's off. One clip. Oh, two. And the third. Oh man. This is crazy. Shit's actually getting done. And it just goes like that. And then gets screwed right back in. Very, very simple little taillight. I really never messed with it. I want to make sure to keep these out of the weather. I love these taillights. You could never change my mind about these taillights. I will forever die with these taillights on this truck. Will I change the bulbs? Maybe, probably. This side's cracked. I gotta redo the whole body, the whole... I'm not gonna redo the frame because the frame's solid from the most part. I'll probably do another frame off restoration one day. 1, 2. My son's mad yet again. For what reason, I have no idea. But let him go off. I'm the one fixing bro's truck. Yeah, bro's mad at me. They're on the bed step. I am going to take the tailgate off just so it's lighter. You don't have to, but I just want to because I'd rather, just so it's lighter. And I don't have to deal with it later. Oh, so simple. Just those little clips and she's off. Sexy. Tailgate's off. Took the taillights out. Undid all the wiring. Took the filler neck off. Undid the grounds for everything else. Undid all the bolts. All my parts came in. Everything's in the truck. All I need now is my front suspension, which that's 5/600. That's simple. And then once I put my rear end in, which is right there, I can mock up for the yoke and the drive shaft going to the tranny. But she's ready to come off. She got no bolts, she got no taillights. I lied. I have to clip all the wiring that is connected to the frame, and then she will come off. But she's coming off tonight. So things are slowly rolling. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. As you can tell, 18mm bolt, extension, another extension, bigger ratchet, bigger extension, and then this little adapter to fit the smaller ratchet extensions. But bullshit hand tools, and this bed's ready to come off. So I'm just using a knife and pray I don't cut something, because these ties are probably 40 years old. So exactly what I thought. Come off like butter. I don't like that exposed wire. Very random, but keep on pushing. That's for my taillights. One clip there. I gotta pull those out. That one zip tie up there. Cut that now. Actually, while I'm down here. Lay back. I can reach it from the outside, which is a little easier. Try not to cut anything besides the zip tie. I'll be back. Alright, right side of the taillights are done. Now I just gotta pull them down. And then we're good. Now we're going this side. Do the same thing with this one. Zip tie. And then we're good. Huh. Now the zip tie holding taillight wiring is cut. And pull the actual taillight wiring down. And now I just gotta cut all the rest of the ties and leave it on the frame, which is one here one here, and maybe one down there. Oh, why would they run this through the frame? Oh no, it's fine then. That's the frame wire. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. This one, we can just pry like that. There's this guy, we can pry like that. Oh, hold on. I have no choice now but to cut this wire, because they put it through the frame, and then these wires go to this light that I have right there that does not work, so I can eliminate that at least. But sucks that I cut this random wire and then rewire it, which is pretty ugly, but whatever. This wire was so brittle, I took off the tape and she completely just rotted off. So I'm gonna cut this back and retab this into here, and I have no idea what it goes to, but screw it. Cut myself in the meantime, but I got this wire done, very brittle. I'm gonna do this wire next, and I can tap them into each other. I don't even know what these go for. They might go to nothing, but this cut is killing me because it's absolutely dirty. Shit. Then I gotta cut this light out, which I don't know what this one does. I think it just connects the wiring to it. Then it'll be good to go. Okay. Now, hooray! Okay. Now I need electrical tape. Tape that up. Go clean out my bandage wound. And then cut this wire, and the bed is ready to fully come off. That we're not through the frame anymore, the bed at least, but we are looking good. Now I gotta clip these wires for this brake reverse light that I had, which never fully worked. So yeah. Hooray. Now we should be after this white wire that I have no idea what is what. It's onto there, of course. After I cut this white wire, we'll be chilling. Bing! That was a loud ass firework. I'm gonna tie this onto here. That way I know later on in life I'll put that back together for no reason and it'll be done. Well, now it's nighttime and now we're taking off the bed, because he didn't come home until dark time. So it's gonna be fun. Pitch black, taking this bitch off. And she is off. Slammed the bed on the ground a little bit because, you know, our hands were giving out, but she is off. Oh, this looks crazy. Got just the taillights on. My neon lights don't work because I clipped the wires that ran onto the back of the light bar, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna zip tie everything, make sure they're not coming off, my lights. I'm gonna take it for a ride tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.